just got to the Airbnb, so I'm gonna do a little quick room tour or apartment tour or Airbnb tour. So come on, let's do it. So you open the door and the first thing you see is the TV right here, and then a little couch with a nice dining table. Next we have a fridge, a stove, an oven, a washing machine, microwave, essentials for the kitchen. Then we have a little closet over here, and then we have the main room, which is where my aunt and I are gonna be sleeping. And lastly we have the bathroom, toilet, shower, sink. I'm so fucking nervous.
I'm Derek. Same team, US.
Well, we're really glad to have you all here for the morning session until about 12, 11, 8, 9, 12. We're all going to be together. So we're going to warm up together, and then we're going to run through some different stations.
So we've been doing first we did some attack, we did some shooting drills, and then we went over the basics of defense. We did some drills for defense. Now we're gonna go in the midfield, I think, but we're taking a little break to get water, to get shade, because it's so freaking hot here in Madrid. It's 30 right now, but it low-key feels like 40. But it's been so cool so far. We are in our lunch break now. We've been practicing since 9 a.m. and right now it's like 2:10 p.m. So, and it's pretty hot. So we've been out like for 4 hours straight, almost 5. And I don't think my body can handle it anymore. We have 1 hour lunch break while France and title practice, and then we're gonna go play against each other. We're finally done. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Es que hay que ponerse más acá. This is for life. This helps so much. It's time to get a well-deserved shower, and after that I'll talk to you about how it went today. Plus I'll talk to you about how everything went on today and what we're gonna do tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I can wear my chest plate with the GoPro and get more footage of me playing. So after 6 hours of training, I am finally able to come shower and rest and lay on my bed, because holy shit, that was tiring. Let me explain how it went. Firstly, there were 3 teams: Spain, France, and a club team from the US, title lacrosse. Now today was supposed to be like a kind of jointed practice, then each team practices on their own, and at the end we would do a scrimmage. But it kind of didn't go that way exactly. So firstly, we all 3 teams had a warm-up. We were just warming up our bodies and they're warming up our sticks, and they made us partner passing and they made us pass with someone that we didn't know or from another team, but I didn't know anyone, so whoever I got to pass with was gonna be someone new, you know? After that, they divided the 3 teams, but combined into 3 different sections: attack, midfield or stick skills, and defense. I went first over to the attack. Well, I didn't choose to go, but they made me go to attack first. And we had some shooting drills, some passing and shooting drills, some dodging. Then I went over to the defensive. We went over the basics on how to defend, how to place the stick, how to place the hands on the stick to defend, to make contact, to get low on, like, bend your knees. So all that stuff was cool. And then we went over to the sticks section, which was basically, once again, just partner passing and then doing like X shuttles. And after that, we split into our 3 different teams. Title and France got their lunch time, and Spain, we kept on practicing. We had 2 hours of practice. In the first hour of practice, it was just us. The second one was supposed to be either Title or France, but they didn't join. And like right at the end of our practice, they both started practicing together, like just doing some sixes and shooting and stuff. But they never took like full advantage of the field time that they had to have like a real practice as we did. And after that, we were supposed to do a little game of sixes or like a little scrimmage. But they said that they were too tired, that the heat was too much, so they just wanted to go back to their hotels and chill. But our coach said no, so we had to stay over and scrimmage each other, like Spain versus Spain. So that's what we did. It was nice. Obviously everyone was tired. I was so tired. I don't know where I kept on pulling the energy from, but I just kept on going somehow. I did manage to score 2 or 3 goals during that little scrimmage that we had, I believe. It was pretty fun. I felt pretty comfortable with my stick skills, passing and catching and shooting, obviously. My defense wasn't all that great. I wasn't really proud of my defense. I was very sloppy, but it was a great day. Now, tomorrow we're supposed to do scrimmages against both teams. But I don't know how my legs are gonna respond. I'm like so tired. I just want to go to sleep right now. Also, I got a little bit of like sun poisoning. I did put on sunscreen before we started practicing, and then I put sunscreen again on a little 20-minute break that we had in between practices. I got like blisters all over my arm, my shoulders, even though I was wearing a t-shirt. That part wasn't fun. That part was not fun at all. Also, I have blisters on my toes, on my feet. It was awful because the turf was like 10 degrees hotter than it was outside, so it wasn't all that great. But for now, I'm just gonna go rest and be ready for tomorrow.
It's like everything.
We're ready for day 2. Today we're doing scrimmages against the other 2 teams, so let's see how it goes.
Hola, chicas!
Drop in, they drop in. 1 minute order.
I couldn't see it there. It was way too far away.
I cannot tell. Oh, now it is. It's recording now. Okay.
It has not.
I was gonna say I don't think it was recording
Now
previously.
drop in, Inés! Okay. Venga, chicas, muy bien! Lucia, get the ball. Yellow, Lucia! Yellow! Yellow!
Yellow! 2 more steps. It was a bad angle.
Coming, Scott.
Easy! Zoe!
X! Get it behind! Cassie! All right, let's ride this out. Let's get that ball back. Here we go, Spain! Let's get that ball back. Mark up! Ah.
Get the goalie.
All right, ladies.
Yeah, go get your goalie. Get your goalie. Get your goalie.
Good job, ladies. Nicely done, nicely done. Woo! 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 Again, again. Otra, otra, otra. Yes, yes, yes. Venga. Okay.
Is this for the video review?
Video of me.
Video review.
I'm not sure. Josie said, put this on your hat, and I said, okay.
Stop talking. Thank you. Bring it in.
Ooh.
Okay. So obviously, it doesn't feel so good to lose and not score a goal the whole game. But I thought there were a lot of really, 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 really positive moments today. On defense, there were some moments where it looked incredible. Crashes, the slides, the communication looked amazing. We obviously had some breakdowns at some points that allowed for some easy goals. That's super frustrating, especially when, you know, we're getting good stops, we're pressuring hard. But I want to highlight that overall, I thought the defense looked pretty good compared to what we've seen maybe even a few months ago. So good job on that end.
Agreed.
And on the attacking end in this quarter, we had more shots than we had the whole game. So really nice on that end. The wheel worked really well when we could finally get it down there. Lou had a pretty nice look, tough angle, but you were able to get inside. So I'm happy with that. Going forward, we're going to play France, and they're going to mix in with titles. So we'll get to have another really good match coming up here, okay? I want us to keep our heads up, and we're going to keep going forward and learn from this game, okay?
So
I'm proud overall, though. I think we did a lot of the things we talked about, and I'd like to score a few goals in our next game, and
yeah,
we'll keep rolling, okay? Let's get a team in here, and we'll go shake their hands. In España, rather.
nice and tight, nice and tight. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Vamos.
España! Shake hands.
Shake their hands.
Lindsay in front.
Lindsay, get up there. Chicas, también. De España.
Good game. Nicely done. Good game, good game, good game. Good game, ladies. Ooh, good game, good game. Good game, good game, good game. Good game, coach. Yeah. Good game, coach. Good game, good game.
Good game, good game. Thank you.
The first game is done. We played title first. We lost 6 or 7 to nothing. It was a fun game. It's definitely so hard. Very tired from yesterday. All my leg muscles are like dead. And now we have a little break. Title is gonna play France, and after that we are gonna play France. 3 games are done. We played Spain versus Title, and then Title played France, but France didn't have enough players, so some of Spanish players went to play with them. I was one of them, and then Spain played France, and Title gave them some players, but I'm dead. Every single muscle in my body is like falling apart. But we have a 20-minute break, and then we're gonna play sixes. So much fun. We are done with the sixes.
We're done!
We played 2 quarters of sixes, like we did 4 teams. And I thought we were gonna play each team, but gladly we only played 2 teams, so it's so fast, it's so tiring, it's so hot, but it was fun. And I did manage to score a goal, so I'm pretty happy with that. Sadly, no recording of it, but you guys are gonna have to believe me.
I can feel that. Let's bring it over. Emma, do you want me to just take the picture?
Okay, las chicas que van a Lisboa. Os quedáis con los besos.
Dale.
Los demás, los necesito. En Cocoro. En el programa.
We are done, and I got myself a little ice cream because I deserve it, and I'm gonna eat the entire tub of ice cream and shower and probably go to sleep because I'm so goddamn tired, bro. Same as yesterday, I'm gonna shower and clean up and tell you guys how I felt, how everything went down, and what's next. So thank you so much for watching these videos. So second day done, I showered, I kind of rested, and I found this little cool bench. So I'm gonna tell you about what we did today. Today was definitely shorter, like time-wise, but it was more exhausting. It was so tiring and it was so much more intense. We did scrimmages, same 3 teams as yesterday, but today we literally just came in, warmed up, and right after the warm-up we did the games. So we first, Spain played title. The second game was supposed to be title versus France, and the third game France versus Spain. Okay, so the first game we played against title, it didn't go as good. I feel like the first quarter was pretty good. The second one, I felt like we were already tired. And sadly, we lost 9-0, I believe. Yeah, we couldn't even score on the first game. The first game we did play 4 10-minute quarters, and I was already so dead. It was already like 35 degrees Celsius, so hot. So in the first game, I was taking the draw. The first 3 quarters, the first 2 was pretty decent. I was grabbing some here and then, but mainly I was placing them for my teammates to grab, but the other team was just so good at snatching them away from my teammates. So I feel like in terms of draw, the first 3 quarters, it was like 50-50. But then I was already so tired because I was the one taking them the entire game. So I asked to be switched, and someone else started taking them, and she was doing so good. She was grabbing them right away, placing them to herself and snatching them. So it was good. I'm glad we did that change. Now for the second game, France versus title. To start, France didn't have 10 players. They had 6 players. Well, technically 7, but they had 2 goalies, so just 6 field players. And so they asked us, obviously because they were scrimmages, to give some players from Spain to play against title. And coaches were like, who wants to play? And I was like, hell yeah, I'll play. Dumb idea. Dumb idea. So I went and played over with France, and the France coach asked me like, what position? I'm like, yeah, midi, no problem. Terrible idea. I was running back and forth the entire game. Thank God we only played 3 quarters, because I don't know, I could have handled 4 of them. But I think we lost 9-2. Yeah, it was even worse, but we did manage to score. It was pretty cool. Title was just a great team, honestly. The girls were in such a good physical shape and had great lacrosse skills overall. In this game, I was also taking the draw, but I was taking turns with a teammate, because no one in the France team was used to taking the draws. But it was quite hard, honestly, because I was already so exhausted, but that's fine. Now, for the third and final scrimmage against each other, it was France against Spain. But of course, France didn't have enough players, so title gave them some players to play against us. And I honestly don't remember the score of this game, but I know we won this time. So it was nice to at least win one of the games. And I am happy with that, but obviously I literally played like a quarter and a half because I was so tired already. My legs were burning, my calves were burning. I had blisters all over my toes, so it wasn't all that fun. Now, after those 3 games, we had a little like 20-30 minute break in which I had a little apple, but that 30 minutes were so good. That apple was so good, it gave me so much more energy.
and they decided that we were gonna play sixes because the girls from Tidal have never played. Since they're from the US, they always play field lacrosse, so they wanted to try out sixes. And apparently in Europe, sixes is all they play, well, mostly. So we went away and divided the 3 teams into 4 different teams. I was team 3. And so firstly, team 1 and team 2 played, then team 3 and team 4 played, and then team 3 against team 1, and then team 2 against team 4. But it was fun because we had like 3 subs per team, so we could go on and off the field, so it was pretty chill. The games were so fun, and I'm so happy because I managed to score in one of the games. It was cool. The goalie passed it to me, I passed it to someone else, then they passed it back to me, and then I shot. It went right under the crossbar. The goalie put her stick up, but like it was fast, so it went a little bit over, and she couldn't save it, and I managed to score. So I'm pretty proud of that. And now, overall, for the 2 days, I felt pretty happy, pretty confident. I literally felt like it was heaven, and I am so happy that I got to manage to get here and experience this, and I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. But this isn't done yet. I still have the Lisbon Cup to play with Spain, which is in 5 days. So I'm still working out, preparing for that. And I'm so excited to see what we can achieve as a team. But for now, this is all for this video, and I'll see you on the Lisbon Cup. Thank you guys so much for watching.